Hey guys, what's up? It's Uncle Zonky, and here with a new game, hopefully a new Let's Play. We'll see how it goes. Again, another game. I've tried so many games I've actually played, so we are going to start a new game here. I did start a character already, just kind of testing out the waters, seeing how it's going. So Torchlight 2 is kind of a Diablo clone sort of game. It pretty much is Diablo. There's not really a large difference between the two. Other than the more cartoony graphics, which are always fun. So, do I want to be like a mage, berserker, outlander? I don't even know what the difference is between like outlander and engineer. Guns and magic. I'm not really a big fan of guns. I'm much more of like a, you know, traditional style person. So I think I'm just gonna go with a mage here, because I'm never a mage. No matter what I do in video games, like I'm never ever a mage. I definitely don't want that hair. That is some pretty nasty looking hair. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I can't rotate the screen. Alright, but basically Torchlight 2, I have played through this game before. I've basically just been like trying to find a game that I can actually play through and you know, not give up halfway through. So I really want to be able to do that. And I figured, you know, Torchlight 2 is probably a good place to start, because this is a game that I know for a fact I have played before. And I don't think I've beat the entire game before, but I've played through a vast majority of it. And it's been fun. It's pretty much just a click fest. It's very, very similar to Diablo. You click everywhere. You click to attack monsters. We're going to skip the intro cutscene. You click to pick up drops. You click to move. Click everywhere. We pick up our first quest. Again, with a click, exactly, you know, the point here. So I did want to start out with a mage-based character, because I honestly never play as a mage-based characters in any game ever. For some reason, I'm always a melee guy. Every once in a while, I'll like go down the route of range, but I've never really been a big fan of the mage. But the cool thing with the mages in this game is they take a lot more damage than like per se the magic, or I mean, they take a lot more damage than you would like with a warrior or something, but you can also clear out camps of enemies so much faster. And I will just be playing on normal difficulty, because even on normal difficulty, it can get, you know, you can still take some damage. You know, it's very unlikely that I'll be dying a whole lot until later on in the game. So there's not probably going to be a ton of challenge involved until, again, later on in the game. But I should be able to blow through this game fairly fast, because the start of the game is never all that interesting. You know, you're always just kind of like having the first few quests being completed, killing the first few really easy monsters. It's never that much of a challenge, so it looks like we actually might have just been able to turn in our first quest here, and I'm running really low on mana. And we get to select our first reward, which I'll click a dog tag, pet tag, whatever you want to call them. So the cool thing with these tags is, I guess, the somewhat unique part of this game versus Diablo, which is pretty much modeled after, is the fact that you have pets in this game that can help you out. My pet looks like he's a little, I don't even know what kind of pet that is, to be completely honest. Some sort of little reptile guy. And he can like bank items for me. So like for example, my inventory gets completely full with a whole bunch of crap. I can put it in my familiar inventory or my pet inventory, and then I can like send him off to town to sell it all, which is like one of the most useful things I've ever seen in a game of this style, and just absolute genius idea. Alright, so we got our first level up, and these are the skills that I can go over. This is all like fire-based magic skills. This is all like ice-based. This is all electricity-based, I guess. I haven't really tried electricity. I don't like it all that much, though, so I think I'm going to go with frost, because I have used frost before in this game. Like when I created my test character and was trying out this game, trying to get some of the recording settings right, and frost magic pretty much did work, so we're probably gonna just stick with that. I'll upgrade that as much as I can for the starting. And unfortunately, I've been having a really hard time actually finding out how to record sound, because the thing is, I record with fraps, but I can't record the sound with fraps, because for one, it sounds horrible, and for two, for whatever reason, fraps doesn't get along with my mic, or any mic that I use. I've tried 3 different mics with it. Every single one, it makes my mic volume really, really quiet compared to the game volume, and I have the game volume turned down about as low as it goes. So I'm actually having to record the commentary in a different program. I'm using Audacity right now. And it's working out a lot better. You know, it's a bit more annoying because I actually have to put together the audio and video separately in a third program, and you know, just a little bit more editing is required, but I think it sounds a lot better. And it doesn't have the voice, like the game drowning out my voice. So that's fixed a lot of problems. I probably shouldn't attack these guys because they kind of look like they're on my side, but now we head to the Enclave, which I believe is like the hub town. And there should be some quests here. Later on, at least, I think there's only one quest that we can really start off with, and that is going to be Warn the Estherians. So we get to pick a reward here. We get to pick a wand, which is much better than a staff, because you can like shoot this over a distance, although it does require level 3 to wield, so I can't quite wield it yet, but it looks like that one did a little bit more damage. We're also going to pick up a side quest here from this feller here. Yeah, this is a quest that I have to pick up, not a quest I'm turning in. So I have 2 quests to do. One of them, I believe, is actually fairly high level, so I won't be able to do it right away. But one of these 2 quests, I believe it's the side quest that I do first, and it's fairly low level. And we go into like our first like major area. There's going to be like a ton of... how this game works is there's like lots of hub worlds, or hub dungeons, I guess, where there's like a large open space and you can run around and kill monsters and stuff, but there isn't really a whole lot to do other than that. But you can walk around and you can find some dungeons, and that's, for the most part, it's inside those dungeons where you actually like complete quests and stuff. But alright, so we reached level 3, which means I can equip my wand, which is awesome because staffs suck because you have to hit people in melee distance. So we are going to upgrade the Icy Blast again. We're going to pop open the inventory and equip the wand, and I can now shoot over distance. And I also got a Storm... or Sturm. Okay, well, maybe that was a misspelling. I doubt it. Sturm Bolt Ring, +9 electric armor. I don't know exactly how helpful that is, but I'll take it. It's probably better than not having a Storm Bolt Ring. But yeah, now I can actually shoot over a distance with my wand, which is awesome. So, this is one of those few games where it seems like in a lot of RPGs, like the mages, they're pretty weak and they're not very good with weapons, so they have their spells, but once their mana runs out, all of a sudden they kind of start to suck a little bit. But this game is not that case in the fact that you can use the wand as much as you want and it never runs out of mana or anything. And you can just shoot at a distance for it, so you don't have to get up too close and personal. But I guess the best thing about like mages in this game, and also probably most RPGs, is the fact that you can stay back at a distance, try to get your familiar summon. I believe I can get like summons later on in the game, but I have to unlock those first. And we get a quest, which we're gonna do really quickly. Again, we're just heading into a dungeon here to do a quest. This dungeon doesn't take too long. It's like 5-10 minutes, something like that, and we will kill a lot of enemies, hopefully grind some levels. Is very important to level up because the level requirement for quests increases very rapidly, and the enemy's level as well increases pretty rapidly. I don't remember fighting these acid gel things. I have been in this dungeon before. I went on it, you know, when I was playing this game a couple days ago. Don't remember seeing any acid gel things, so that's a bit weird. Maybe I just missed them my first time through. Oh, health potion. Health potions are useful. I will get a lot of them as drops. Hopefully, I will get more as drops than I'll actually end up using. But we'll see how that goes. It might get a little more difficult later on in the game. So we come across our first chest here, which usually just contain like gold or white items. White being the most common and the least worth it item. I'm sure everyone who has ever played Diablo knows this. Chests can also be mimics, so that chest spawned a ton of skeletons, which is probably worse than being a mimic, but when chests are mimics, they pretty much just attack you, and they are a monster. So we got in a health potion there, which is good, because I'm about to have to drink my first health potion, because I can't regenerate my health yet. There are like spells to do that later in the game. Unfortunately, I haven't unlocked any of them yet. But as you can see, like this ice magic stuff, it kind of just shoots all around and hits a whole bunch of enemies and really clears out these groups of enemies really fast. Fire ring. My health is low. Drink a health potion. I'll do that as soon as we get in the danger zone. As soon as we like start getting blinking red health and all that. So I don't know, this game is kind of like a mixture of Diablo and also Fate. If any of you guys played Fate, like one of the oldest Diablo games that's not Diablo that I actually can remember. I remember playing that game like way back in the day. Back in like, I don't know, whenever Windows Vista first came out, so a long time ago. But I think the object of this quest here that we have is just to explore this dungeon, and there should be like some sort of boss at the end that we kill, and he like drops the item that we need. Like the vast majority of quests in this game are just like go into a dungeon, kill a whole bunch of stuff. The boss stole, I don't know, some guy had his wallet stolen by a boss or something. He wants you to go into the dungeon and get it back for him. That's pretty much like every single quest in this entire game. So, you know, the quests aren't wildly interesting. There looks like a ton of gold back there, and also a elite enemy. So, we will run across our first elite enemy here. There are like elite enemies, and there's, well, various types of enemies. Skeleton General, okay, he's not the one, but he has kind of got some weird glowy effect to him, so I kind of suspected him to be some sort of boss, but it's not the case. He's just a regular mob. Okay, so level 4 achieved. That was good because I was actually running pretty low on health there. And we ended up not having to eat because I ended up leveling up. So I got the next level, Icy Blast. I believe that does use more mana, but it also does more damage. And I'm kind of just like upgrading Focus, which is the magic damage, and I believe Accuracy too, something like that. But it makes you do more damage with magic. That's the important thing. And I like just being a blast cannon. I can just dose up on the health potions, buy tons and tons of health potions if it comes to that. I don't need the gold for anything else. And I can end up just absolutely wrecking things because I'm only upgrading my damage, so I'm just doing constantly more and more and more damage. Is he dead? Really? I didn't get any XP for killing him. That was odd. Anyway, let's go kill this elite enemy. Gorag Dal, I believe is his name. So, yeah, I mean, he shouldn't really pose too much of a challenge. It's more like the orange ones that are really like more the boss monsters. You'll see ones later on in the game which have like an orange border around their name. Oh, get away, get away, get away. He's summoning like bats or something to kill me. But yeah, he's not. I guess later on in this dungeon, probably when I see the boss, it'll probably be like some sort of orange enemy. All these shroudlings summoned all over the place. So I almost went through an entire health bar just fighting that guy. There's an additional skeleton general. Should be able to take him out. Oh, and I guess when you kill these guys, they split into 2 skeleton generals. But the other ones are quite easy to kill. I can pretty much just one-hit them, not even a problem. A whole bunch of loot, although it looks like most of this loot isn't all that great. Mostly just gold and stuff. Another chest. Alright, so no mimics so far. That's a good start. Let's see what's in the inventory. Have I got anything that's actually useful to me? Mostly range stuff. So I can just go ahead and put all this crap in my pet, and then I can actually get my pet to go to town and sell it for me. 2 physical armor. Is that better than what I currently have? Actually, that's the exact same thing as what I currently have. Enchanted pole armor. Cloth vest. Chest armor. Well, that looks slightly better than the one that I currently have. So, we have 1 upgrade so far. We've upgraded 1 piece of gear, and rare shoulder armor, but that's not the correct class. Rare chest armor. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and go with that one. That looks a little bit better. So we did get a socket here. One amazing thing about this game, I love it so much. You can send your pet to town to sell your crap for you. I do believe you get less money for selling stuff with your pet than you actually would if you went to town physically by yourself and sold it. Because, I don't know, like the pet doesn't know how to bargain or something like that, but absolutely love that about this game. It just takes away so much of the grind of like filling up your inventory after every single dungeon and having to go back to town and sell it all. That's so annoying. It does not add to the gameplay experience at all. So that's a huge reason why I really love this game. So I don't think this is the correct way to go down here. Protect Guardians. What is my active quest? Okay, where's my quest list? What exactly do I have to do? Retrieve the skull of Amon Wreck. Alright, so my pet return gave me 443 gold from selling all that crap. So, can I open up the map here? I'm not really seeing an objective arrow, but it might be like that bronze arrow looking thing on the screen. That might be what we're looking for, but I'm not sure. Just one hit that guy with the ice magic. So it's pretty nice that I got that upgraded. I think I might have gone the wrong way, actually, during this dungeon, and it just led me for a really long loop that, you know, ended up paying off with some loot and all that, but isn't exactly helpful because it doesn't help me complete this quest or anything. But again, it's always important to like grind some mobs for loot and all that. Or did I actually find that scroll? I don't know. Let's go ahead and head on out of the dungeon and see if I actually completed this quest, because it is like a different color text than the other 2 quests, so maybe it's completed.
I need your help.
No, I didn't complete it. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what to do. It looks like I cleared out the entire dungeon. Maybe I just missed looting a quest or something. Oh, it said floor 1 of the corrupted crypt, so there's probably stairs down to a 2nd floor here somewhere. That's probably what I missed. Where exactly those stairs are, I don't know, though. That is the dilemma. There is a little unexplored area over here. This could possibly be the correct way to go. Probably not. Oh, and we have another like elite enemy here called Beyond the Eye. I should just spam ice magic into him and he's not too much of a problem. And you do get fame. I guess I probably should have mentioned this earlier. Every time you like turn in a quest, I believe, and also every time you kill like some sort of elite boss enemy, you do get fame. And fame makes like villagers recognize you easier and stuff. And I believe it also like a lot of quests have fame requirements, so you have to have a certain amount of fame to do certain quests. I'm still not seeing where these stairs to the next level are. But yeah, overall, like, you get fame from completing quests, and you get fame from killing monsters, and I have no idea where I need to go to get lower on into the dungeon. There's this door here, but how you open the door is beyond me. So am I actually going to have to just abandon this quest? I'm not sure. I guess I didn't go all the way on this pathway. That might be something I have to do. It's like the only way I haven't gone. Oh yeah, I see it now. I see it. I see it. You can't hide from me. Okay, so it looks like I thought this entire pathway was just kind of meaningless, but apparently there's actually a way to go down here. So this is like one of the most linear games I know. I can't believe I actually got lost already. It's just like episode 1 or possibly episode 2, because like how I structure episodes when I make them, other than Isaac videos, because Isaac videos there's a pretty clear ending point at every single video, but I pretty much just record for like, again, we're going to level up, increase my glass cannon status by just leveling up. Oh my goodness, I can't unlock this more until level 6. I could unlock staff mastery. What's charge mastery? Your expertise with charge, I don't know what that is. I just want like wand mastery. Is this wand chaos wand mastery? Attacks using your wand can resort in bizarre effects. Yeah, I kind of want that, but unfortunately you need level 7 for that. I could unlock staff mastery, but I'm not planning on using staffs that much, because from my experience, wands tend to be quite a bit better. I don't like getting in melee distance as a mage with barely any health and little to no armor. The one, like, my pet can tank a lot of the damage, or it can at least draw the fire of a lot of enemies, and he can't die, so I can just, like, have my pet stand up front, have all the enemies, like, whack on my pet, and then I can stand behind, like, spam, you know, magic at them and stuff like that. That was kind of my plan of what I was going to do, but with staffs, you have to get up close and personal, and I'd rather not do that for as long as possible. Apparently I can't shoot that guy because he's behind the chest or something. My bar is full. Elemental charge bar. I don't know how to, like, use that, though. That's the problem. Maybe I'll be able to figure that out later on. There's probably, like, some special button that I'm supposed to hit, and my bar just drains, so I don't know. Maybe I release some sort of powerful blast, or maybe, like, give me bonus XP or something. I really don't know. Anyway, a whole ton of mobs in this room. It's ridiculous, the amount of mobs here. Surrounding healing, I'll take that. Pretty much a free healing potion. Why not? And it looks like the route to the next level is here as well. Another chest, just swimming in the chest right now, although none of the payouts have been that great. I don't think I've seen anything all that interesting that I would actually, like, use to upgrade my gear or loadout or anything, but let's just go ahead and head on down to the next level. I left one skeleton alive, but oh well, I'm not too worried about it. And I'm hoping that my unspent skill points will overlap to the next level, because I really don't want to spend them on, like, staff mastery that I don't need, or like a fire magic ability that I'm not going to use because ice magic is a lot better. So again, my elemental, what is that? Ember Mage charge bar, yeah. Okay, I'm going to actually read this. When the charge bar is full, the Ember Mage achieves total concentration for 12 seconds. Oh, okay, so when the charge bar is full, I can just spam the ice magic ability and use no magic. No mana, I should say. That's pretty cool, actually. It's a pretty good ability. I should take advantage of that. It's probably only going to really help when I'm around, like, very large crowds of enemies, though, in other situations. I can't see that helping out too much, but, alright, so this first dungeon is taking a bit longer than I actually thought it would. Hopefully I'll be able to clear out this dungeon pretty fast. All I gotta say is, you know, I love this game. I love the art style of this game. The graphics are so good. Like, when it first came out, a lot of people thought it was like Diablo, but with, like, little kid cartoonish graphics. But I love these graphics, in all honesty. I think they look great. The one thing with cartoonish graphics is they require a lot less processing power or whatever than like full-on realistic-looking graphics, so you can make your game look quite good without it having like super high requirements. Same thing with like Borderlands. And Borderlands is actually a game that I might consider playing through. Borderlands 2, that is, not Borderlands 1. Borderlands 2 is far, far better, in my opinion at least. I played both. I never finished Borderlands 1 because, I don't know, I mean, the problem with Borderlands 1, the biggest problem I had with it is the enemies were so similar and the environments were so similar. It was pretty much just killing bandits in a desert, and that was the majority of the game. And the cool thing about Borderlands 2, in my opinion, is it was much more varied with the environments. Like, you had the desert, and then, like, the ice, tundra, waste thing. I don't know what you call it, but, you know, ice all around. And then, like, the green environments, and the enemies were a lot more varied. Some of them were really annoying, but Borderlands 2 is a game that I could definitely consider playing at some point. I'm just kind of like desperately trying to find games. Oh, we come across our first like boss monster here, the Fallen Guardian. So I imagine this guy is probably going to, well, not only deal a whole lot of damage, I almost said deal a whole lot of damage. Not only that, but he's probably going to like drop the item that I needed to complete this quest as well. Oh, I was just about to drink a health potion there, and I ended up leveling up, so I didn't have to. So that saved me 1 health potion, which overall isn't the most helpful thing in the world, but I mean, it's a lot better than just a lucky time to level up, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I really do have such a hard time finding games that I can play with, because I'm like an incredibly picky person when it comes to games, and I don't know why, but you know, there's a lot of games. Okay, so we just completed that quest pretty much. We got the item that we need to turn that in, and hopefully there's like a portal. I will take that cloth cap. Hopefully there's a portal to lead me out of the dungeon here somewhere.